OOTD.
And to the lady that wore that purple dress to that wedding, nobody thought it looked horrible on you. But it was just not for the occasion for a wedding.
This woman is being dragged on social media for wearing a purple dress to a wedding. Let's talk about it. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, I want to talk about a viral video a black woman posted and has gotten everybody talking. So apparently this woman was doing outfit of the day to a wedding with her husband, and clearly in this video you can see that she is pregnant. She's probably in her second trimester, going to almost third trimester at this point. But the dress she was wearing has caused an entire commotion that has gotten people talking. Some people are saying that the dress she's wearing is not appropriate for a wedding, while other people are saying that people are just hating on her. And mind you, this woman, by the time she posted the video, people were just telling her like she's just an attention seeker. Why would she wear that? Why is she wearing such review? Some people have different opinions. Why would she wear such a revealing clothes to a wedding? And why would she wear that as a maternity shoot dress, not a wedding dress, like, and all that? Why some people are like, But also this woman came back to the internet to address people that are hating on her dress. And she said, we're just bitter and miserable. Anyway, guys, I need you guys to see this OOTD. And if you think there's anything wrong in the dress, let me know down in the comment section. And also people's reaction to it. Let me know your own take about this conversation down in the comment section. I'll share my own thought later on in the video. So let's go check it out and then we'll come back and talk more.
OOTD. What rating do you guys give us? Who's eating who up? Hold on, show them, babe. Who's eating who up? I think I'm eating you up.
Where'd you get this dress from?
Naked wardrobe. Wow.
Blazer's Milk. Shirt is Walmart. Pants are Walmart. Shoes are Kohl's. Tie is Walmart. Belt is Walmart. Socks are Walmart. Save money, live better.
Amen. Bye, y'all.
How did we jump to the conclusion that people were body shaming you because they said that the dress that you were wearing to a wedding as a wedding guest was inappropriate? When has it ever been appropriate to wear a dress with a deep plunging slit to a wedding? You're saying that people are attacking you and that if you had a different body type, that wouldn't happen. Nobody would care. No one said anything about your body. All of the comments were about the dress. All of the comments that I saw said you look amazing, but the dress is probably not appropriate for the occasion. And it wasn't. It was more appropriate for a date night or something of the sort. Nothing wrong with your body. Nothing wrong with the dress in general and the way that you're wearing it, but it wasn't appropriate for a wedding. Your husband was dressed appropriately. I don't understand. And why are we jumping to the conclusion that people will body shame somebody that's pregnant?
Y'all wear bonnets to court. You're behind out to your kid's school. But the lady who wore the purple dress that had the open middle to the wedding was inappropriate.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it make sense. I'm just, again, I'm always over here just analyzing the hypocrisy, like bonnets outside in the courtroom. The courtroom, y'all in bonnets, and you at your kid's school with booty shorts on, with your butt hanging out. But her at the wedding in that dress, maybe, I mean, I definitely wouldn't have worn it. But that's where y'all draw the line. We draw the line at the weddings. Girl, like she said, it's because her body ain't what y'all want it to be. That's what it comes down to, in my opinion.
And to the lady that wore that purple dress to that wedding, nobody thought it looked horrible on you. But it was just not for the occasion for a wedding. That was very inappropriate. Very not demure. No.
You put on a dress that literally plunges down all the way to your belly button. Your chest and your baby, your belly with your baby in it is exposed to the elements and the eyes of others. You wear that to a wedding. In my wildest dreams would I never have thought that I would be considered conservative. But some of you are making me feel very conservative, because in what world is that okay? In what world do we wear that to someone's special day, someone's wedding, possibly in a church? I'm just going to hope that it was not in a church. And I feel like in my mind, I just have to assume that it wasn't, because no way. And I'm just kind of tired of like these whole like stop policing women's bodies thing, because we are a few stone throws away from women walking out of their house literally butt naked and saying, stop policing women's bodies. I'm all for being sexy. I love being sexy, but we have to remember time and place, right? This is going back to like that whole teacher bay thing, right? And there has to be a limit. There has to be a line that we just agree not to cross. The dress was, I mean, it wasn't that cute to me, to be honest, but I mean, it would have better suited be worn date night, vacation, maternity photo shoot, not at someone's wedding. But hey, I guess she felt good in it. She looked good in it. And that's really all that matters, huh? Like, that's going back to this whole thing of like just selfishness that is just running rampant in our society.
Do I think that the dress the woman wore to the wedding was inappropriate? Yes. Personally, I think the dress she wore to the wedding was inappropriate. It just was a lot going on. There's a huge split down the middle, like from the chest down to the navel. Like, it's a lot going on. But with that being said, why are y'all attacking this woman? Y'all are attacking this woman. You truly are attacking this woman. First of all, when something is said, it doesn't need to be said more than once, right? So if someone already told her in the comment section that the dress was inappropriate, regardless of if she agrees with you or not, why are so many, hundreds if not thousands of y'all saying the same exact thing, and then you're upset that this woman is responding in a reactive way, and y'all are telling her that she can't take constructive criticism when y'all are coming left field saying the same thing more than once in multiple different ways? I'm pretty sure at this point she understands that like y'all don't think the dress was appropriate. On top of that though, we have to remember that we don't know these people. Her homegirl could have picked out the dress for her for all we fucking know. Her homegirl could have been like, girl, you're wearing this dress. This is what I want you to wear at my wedding. We don't know these people. So to be so pressed and to be attacking this pregnant woman over an outfit that you don't like, that she wore to a wedding that you weren't fucking invited to, is crazy. And I must say, I have to say that, insane.
The conversation surrounding the woman who wore the purple dress to somebody's wedding is not about policing women's bodies. I feel like y'all are just like saying that, or people are just saying that just because they just want to say it, just because there's a body involved. It's not about the body. In fact, the body is sick. The body looks good. But I fear that's a part of the point and the problem. We're wearing a dress that emphasizes that lovely, gorgeous bump with a long split down the middle, showing off that yitty and showing off that bit. It's giving, you know, I'm a mother first, baddie immediately after, which I think is an incredible point to make and a great point to make that moms should be making at their maternity shoots. I think that is a time and place to make that point. I don't think the time and place to make that point is at somebody else's wedding. And it's crazy because I feel like the norm and expectation, right, is that you typically go to other people's wedding and you dress for other people's wedding, you know, a little bit modest. I hate to use the word modest, but it's very much, you know, you wear what you would have wore to church back in the day. Unless they explicitly tell you the dress code is different, I feel like that's the status quo, right? Like, we're going to keep it cute and keep them body parts on mute. But that's not what this was giving. It was giving, you know, look at this baby bump. Yeah, ask me how far along I am. Oh, look at these yitties and these bitties and tell me I still look good, don't I? She do, right? I'm not saying she don't, but I am saying we got to bring back them aunties that will be like, girl, where you going wearing that? Because where you going? You know what I'm saying? There's a time and there's a place, and sometimes they're not aligned.
Pregnant lady that wore that purple dress with the V-cut to the wedding is the perfect example of there's a time and a place for everything. Wrong place, wrong time. And what I really need y'all to do is stop calling everybody jealous and haters for calling out poor decision making, because she looked gorgeous. She looked amazing. Fine as hell. But there's a time and a place. That was more like a maternity shoot dress. And let's all be so real. Like, that was not wedding appropriate. Even her husband was in that video looking at her like, where you get that dress from? Like, he wanted her to change. That's what I felt. Like, this is the perfect example of it's okay to call someone out and say, hey, maybe that's not the best idea. That doesn't make you a hater. That doesn't make you jealous. It's like on my Teacher Bay video. There's so many comments on there. Some you're just jealous. You're a hater. You think that she's going to take your man. Baby, nobody can take my man. And if they can, then power to him. He ain't mine no more. He's yours. Y'all have become so terrified of calling a spade, and I'm going to call one every time when I see it. I don't care. You can call me whatever you want. Because I know that if I'm making a decision in poor taste, I want someone to call me out. I want someone to correct me. And if I don't agree with you, I don't agree with you. That's fine. But sometimes people just need a different perspective, a different point of view. Just a reminder. Like, hey, that may not be a good idea. Like, that's okay. But everybody is not a hater. Everybody is not jealous. Everybody just doesn't agree with you. And that's all right. That's okay. I promise. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so I like the purple dress. I do. Going to a wedding in that particular dress, I do feel like it's a little bit off. I'm not sure. People are saying that the bride said that it was okay. So once the bride says it's okay, it's literally nothing that anybody can do. When I see those type of videos, even when I don't agree with like what they're doing or what they're saying, it takes so much for me not to comment something nasty and rude, because I feel like it's just not that deep. It's not that serious. We're just passing by on the internet, and then a debacle happens, and this happens like literally once a week. I don't think people are trying to body shame her. I think she is pregnant, but I don't know if she ever said she was. I don't know. I don't know. But I didn't see anybody saying that she was like shaped badly. People were just saying that basically if you're going to a wedding, this doesn't look like this is something that you should wear to a wedding. I don't see what the big goddamn debacle is. And then I don't know, to further tell like, oh no, people are just body shaming me. I'm like, no, I don't. I think people are just saying that this is not, y'all don't look like y'all are going to the same event. Y'all don't look like this is, you know. But then again, like I said, what people think is appropriate is different. Because clearly, we just had this conversation. The goddamn teachers are wearing leather and corsets to the classroom and strappy heels, and they think that's appropriate. And we have I don't know if it's the millennials or the Gen Zs wearing shorts to interviews. Like, so clearly, like, we all just need a course in what to and what not to do, or what is like a baseline for socially acceptable attire. So yeah, would I wear it to a wedding? No, I probably wouldn't have. If the bride's okay with it, then sure. I guess maybe the biggest rule in the wedding is not to wear white. And so as long as it wasn't white or cream, I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, girl, I don't think anybody was body shaming you. It was just weird that you decided to wear that to a wedding. That's it.
Y'all need to stop coming in the internet and asking us our opinion if you really don't want the opinions. And it's like you get mad and defensive when you're given honest opinions, honest advice from the very same people you are asking it from. So the woman who was pregnant and wore that deep V purple dress to her friend's wedding, she's the type of woman that wants to steal the show. She needs to be the center of attention. She knows that dress is inappropriate, and she knows it's not meant for a wedding, but she doesn't care. She doesn't care if she steals the spotlight from her friend and her wedding. And in the video, you could tell the husband is unsure about the dress. Like, he looks a little concerned. But then it's like, how do you turn this situation where you asked for everyone's opinion into now we are colorist and body shaming you while you're pregnant, and we're mad that you're a married Black woman? Where did this come from? You're pulling this out of left field, ma'am. No one is jealous of you, okay? No one is jealous of you. We're just trying to let you know that there is etiquette and a time and a place to wear certain things. And it was wrong of you to wear that to your friend's wedding. That's not a wedding guest dress outfit. And then I thought it was like her possibly rage baiting, right? No, she went to the wedding in that dress. She went to her friend's wedding in that dress. That part wasn't rage bait. She's dragging it now as rage bait, but no, she went in that dress. And from the video she posted of like her at the wedding, you could tell she thought she ate shit down. She was the baddest one there. Meanwhile, the guests were probably looking at her like she was crazy as and the bride is probably like, why did I invite you? Because girl, come on.
Now hold on, because y'all are talking really crazy in the comments, okay? Not y'all really trying to come for me for what I wore to a wedding. First and foremost, was the dress risque? Yes, 1000%. I wanted to show off my belly. I'm currently pregnant, but I still wanted to get a little sexy, okay? So you know what I did? I went to the bride and I said, Miss Bride, Miss Girl, are you feeling this dress? And she said, absolutely. You absolutely need to wear that to my wedding. And I said, purchase right then and there, okay? So for y'all over here talking about, oh, you can't wear that to somebody's wedding, and I gotta sign up from the bride. So just because it'll make you feel a type of way does not mean that it made her feel a type of way, okay? And for y'all in the comments talking about, oh, I was taking attention away from the bride, I don't know what cultures or what circles or what women that you're around. I could never take attention away from a bride on her wedding day. It's mission impossible, okay? People did not come fly out, put on They're nice clothes to come and see me in my dress. Okay, I came to celebrate a friend, but I also wanted to look cute. And cute I looked. All right. Now, if you guys are feeling the type of way because you can't pull off the dress, it's all right. Okay, get it. Not everybody can pull off that type of dress. All right, but that's between you and your therapist to dissect, not in my comment section. Okay, I love you guys. Let's keep it cute. The internet is currently trying to drag me because I wore this dress to my friend's wedding. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm not going to even go off on people in the comments about whether the dress was appropriate to a wedding or not, because what might be appropriate for you may not be appropriate for me, and vice versa. But personally, I have seen women wear the exact same dress that I was wearing to weddings. Whether it be backless, whether a lot of cleavage was showing, whether a lot of their stomach was showing, nobody has a problem with it. So that leads me to this conclusion for some of y'all in the comments. Y'all don't have an issue with the dress. Y'all have an issue with me wearing the dress. Y'all are uncomfortable with women being comfortable in their skin. You look at me and say, she doesn't deserve to feel good in what she's wearing. She's not skinny enough. Because let's be real, y'all have seen a variation of that dress on skinny women all of the time. All of the time. Y'all don't say nothing. Y'all cheering, go girl, you look good, girl, yes. But somebody who's built like me, feeling good, looking good, y'all got a problem with it. And the gag is, y'all built just like me. So let's talk about it. Don't project your stuff onto me. The bride thought I looked amazing because I looked amazing. Y'all can sit up here and go back and forth on whether or not it was appropriate for a wedding. I mean, sure, go ahead. But to say that I didn't look good, give me your phone. Give me your
Let me know what you think about it. First, do you think that the dress is appropriate for a wedding? And if you are the bride, will you have a problem with one of your friend coming to your wedding dressed like that? And do you think that the comment that she's getting is body shaming? And do you agree with her when she says that it were to be a slimmer person that wore that dress, people wouldn't have the stock? Go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Love to know what you think. So yes, my take on this whole issue of, do I think she ate the dress? Do I think the outfit is appropriate for a wedding? Yeah, I don't think so. Is it meant for me? Like, yeah, but is it meant for me? And I'll explain why. And do I think that she can take attention from the bride? No, I don't think that dress will take an attention from the bride. I feel like it's in the Western world, there's this fear of guests should dress down so that the bride can shine. But coming from where I'm coming from, Nigeria, is that everybody's in competition of shining each other, including the bride. So if you're the bride, you're coming, you need to come correct. So everybody like pull out their best thingy out when they're coming out on a wedding. And I do understand when people are saying that, you know what, this is not appropriate for a wedding. Maybe other things it is. But if she feels very comfortable in that dress, I don't see anything wrong with it. And I do understand there's a society construct of what to wear in certain places, certain events, and all that. I get it. And also, if other people, like if you see like a celebrity does this, like even when Rihanna is going out with a pregnant bump, everything showing out, everybody was clapping for her. Guys, remember. So I feel like this uproar of people being conserved now when concerning this particular woman and her dress, I don't see anything wrong with what she wore. If she feels comfortable with, I personally wear something like that. No, for me that is too risky. I'm not comfortable showing my butt, neck, tummy, like the way it is all the way down like that. I will not be comfortable with the boobs on the side showing. Like, I personally, I will not. But if she is comfortable, she wore it and she wore it with her head up and she look at the mirror and she see like she looks good on it. Like, who am I to say that she shouldn't have wore it and all that? And I do get it that, oh, she was the one that came to the internet to ask and say, who ate? and people are giving their opinion. And for me, when you ask for opinion on this internet, be sure to get both the positive and the negative. It is what it is. So for me, like, I don't see anything wrong with it. Just people, I feel like sometimes the internet can really go on a rage and anger and all that. People saying that, oh yes, she looks good on it, but it's because of the wedding. Oh, she's the type that needs attention. Clearly there are people that likes attention, that needs attention, and they want to get attention. There's nothing wrong. I personally, there's nothing wrong with that. But one is that it's okay for us to be different. It's okay for us not to want the same type of things. Okay for us not to have the same taste. But for me, if she is comfortable in that, in whatever she's wearing. And then people that are talking about how they are scared of how women very soon will start going out naked and all that. Okay, it's their body. I don't understand. It's their body. If they feel like it do feel it's comfortable, like it's my, I don't know, maybe I'm like kind of supporting, like not having bad thing to say about the dress, because this is something I get personally. A lot of people, especially when it comes to my society, my culture, I know that a lot of people around me feel like I don't dress my age, or like, oh, why are you wearing a crop top? Why are you wearing something so short? Why are you showing off too much skin? If you go on my TikTok, you know, like I show a lot of skin when I'm at home. Like I'm very in my comfy, and I don't mind, I'm very comfortable in my skin, but a lot of people around me feel like it's inappropriate for me to be dressing that way. And for me personally, I feel like people are going to have opinion whatever way. Whoever, like, cover up, people will have opinion. You like, don't cover up, people will have opinion. My own is that if you are comfortable in your skin to dress a certain way, go ahead. And that fear of outshining the bride, I don't know. I don't know how you're going to outshine the bride, at least in my own culture and my society. There's no way, because the bride shines like like a diamond, and everybody needs to come out looking mwah. So yeah. And she even said that a friend, the bride, was okay with her wearing it. So yeah, the internet piped down, like it's not that serious with, oh, she should not wear it. Like, I get it, she asked for the opinion, but yeah, pipe down. Okay. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.